So if you've logged into NBA Live Mobile recently, you may have noticed there is new artwork when it comes to the season celebration promo, and that means we have got ourselves a new Masters in the game. Now, there's nothing in the news tab to pretty much prompt you that this has happened in the game at the moment. Their Grandmasters have finally dropped in the game, and their boosts are absolutely wild. Now, I'm going to go through all of this stuff as we take a look at them one by one. As you can see in the news tab, we have got new Masters. You got Wembanyama, Jaylen Brown, Devin Booker, KD, and SGA over here. All 5 of them can make a complete lineup because they're all at different positions. They are on top of the other Masters, and we've got all of these guys at 111 overall now in the game. If you want to go ahead and check them out for yourselves, you want to head over into the sets just to see what you need to get through. Of course, if we take a look at the Masters that were in the game previously, you got Steph Curry. You need to get him at 105 overall first at the point guard spot, giving out that combo guard boost. You upgrade him bit by bit. The new Masters to get them up to 111 overall. They'll be playstyle selected, and again, we'll go on to the boost in a little bit, but they're going to require 6 badges and 5 99 overall players. Now, I did mention in my original promo breakdown video, to get those 99 overall players, all you have to do is spend your points over here. They're going to cost 275 tickets in order to get them. That is quite a lot. Or you can spend 5k NBA cash over here to get yourself 1 guaranteed. It's entirely up to you how you want to go ahead and do that. Points are probably going to be the easier way of doing that and getting yourself those 99 overall player packs. So I'll go on to a couple of extra tips towards the end of the video, but that's how you get yourself the 111 overall player. Of course, you need to go up bit by bit as you go through, getting the 105, then the 107, then the 109, and then finally the 111 overall. Same stuff for Kyrie Irving there. Same with LeBron, Antetokounmpo, and Jokic. Those were the 5 Masters that we had before this update, as it were, to the promo itself. The new set of Masters, we got SGA here at 105 overall, giving out a pick and roll boost to position. Of course, exactly the same as the other 105 Masters, a +3 position boost for him. He's going to require all of that stuff. All the set requirements are exactly the same as you go through every single Master. He's going to be at the point guard spot, and at 111, he is, of course, playstyle select with that pick and roll boost, which isn't bad at all. Devin Booker over here at the shooting guard spot. He's going to be giving out a combo guard boost. Not a bad boost at all for him. Again, going all the way up to 111 overall by the end of the sets. Jaylen Brown with his mask is looking very good with the artwork. He's giving out a lockdown defender boost at the small forward spot, starting at the power play style, and of course ending up at play style select. Kevin Durant over here giving out a space maker boost for his boost, again going all the way up to 111 overall. And then finally Wembanyama, unfortunately they haven't updated the player model at all since he's been in the game, so it doesn't really look like him, but he's at 105 overall, starting things off, 7'4" at the center spot with a scoring machine boost. So a lot of these guys are going to be extremely useful for everyone's teams if you are looking to upgrade your lineups, possibly even your multi-year ones because of the boost, but we'll get onto that in a little bit. But this pretty much gives you loads of things to do. Yes, EA aren't adding any new promos until we get that massive update. They made that clear through Rising Phoenix on the Discord server. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to go ahead and grind through. You can get all of these guys completely nominally spent. It is just a matter of how much you're willing to play the game. Because I know a lot of people did manage to get themselves all 5 of those 109 overall Masters. A couple of those same guys have got themselves some of the 111s already. But of course, you're going to need to get yourself a ton of tickets to get yourselves these 99 overall players in order to get yourself up to Stephen Curry. And I'm actually not sure about this one, and someone in the comments can correct me, but it does say 99 plus overall players, and all of the sets are repeatable. So I don't know whether you can put a 105 overall Steph Curry in the set to be able to get yourself this 111 overall Steph Curry. I don't know why you would do that, or whether that's actually cheaper in order to do it. Someone in the comments can let me know down below. But in order to get yourselves the 99s, a lot of people are doing it this method. Of course, when you go ahead and play through all the events on the first time you can, you will get yourself some more tickets as you play through them. This one over here is going to cost 75 stamina. It's giving you 50 tickets on your first try and 12 tickets every other time you play it. A lot of people are just spamming this, doing it again and again and again because it is repeatable. You can just play it ultimately as many times as you want. All that's going to stop you is the stamina cost. That's where watching your adverts, maybe spending NBA cash in order to get yourself stamina refills, using any stamina bottles you've got, using the Live Today stamina. Any way you can get yourself stamina is going to be very helpful with this promo to just repeatedly play that event again and again and again. get yourself all those tickets, spend them to get yourselves the 99 players or whatever overall players you need in order to get through the set, and get yourselves those 111 overall masters. The badges are very easy. It's just the players that are fairly hard in order to get. But I did say I would go over to the boost, and for that we're going to have to hop on to Discord, where I want to show you this insane screenshot. Okay, so we're on Discord, and this is the official NBA Live Mobile Discord server. And if we scroll all the way up to, I think, a message from Rising Phoenix 1. He is an EA game changer, so he does get some of these cards quicker than everyone else, because EA sometimes give him them, or they give him the resources in order to get them, or sometimes it comes out of his own pocket. But as you can see over here, this is absolutely ridiculous. All the 111 masters have +6 team boost, and we haven't seen this type of boost, this level of boosting, in a very, very long time. He's not using a strategic medal or anything like that. He's just using a regimen boost item from this season. He's got an athleticism core on them, but look at all of these masters, +6 team boost. They're all combo boost, which is absolutely nuts, and you can see just how much they are boosting each other up by. He's gone with a full strategic lineup, and I actually think some of these cards would fit in place of the masters that I've got in the boost lineup that I use on a lot of my videos, where I try and boost players up as much as possible. Yes, there are still some cards here and there that you could have got in past seasons and that might be slightly better, but as you can see, they're absolutely nuts. So you can see Kyrie Irving with his high flyer boost there is absolutely ridiculous. LeBron James scoring machine boost, boardman boost from Antetokounmpo, Block City from Nikola Jokic, and I'm sure you could work out which one of the two, either the starter or the bench, would be better on the bench. The one with the higher boost is probably better on the bench to boost you up as much as possible. So from memory, I think the Block City boost is slightly better than Scoring Machine boost, so that would be better at the bottom. Of course, Rising Phoenix 1 has just gone with the set 1 masters at the top and then set 2 along the bottom. But those masters are absolutely ridiculous. And considering you can get them for absolutely free, that just adds to it, which makes it nuts. And I'll leave this up on screen now for the remainder of the video, but this is just basically the boost chart if you guys wanted to take a look at it and just check which boost is actually the better one in terms of how many stats it's boosting up. So you can see Spacemaker there is only going to boost 9 stats, whereas you look at the Boardman boost, that's 13 stats over there. And you look at Block City down at the bottom right at 17 stats in total. So that can sort of help you work out the ones with the higher stats are of course going to be better off on the bench if you're getting them as a team boost with those Grandmasters. But this does lead me into a couple of extra things that I'm not too sure about when it comes to NBA Live Mobile. Of course, as you will have noticed in the news tab, and I've gone over this in the announcement, the currencies aren't carrying over to next season, and I don't know whether the players will either. Now, this is just purely speculation. I don't know anyone that knows any extra information about the new season or the new update when it comes to NBA Live Mobile, unless you're working on the game itself. But because we're getting such high boosts, yes, it's a nice way to round off the season, but it has massively upgraded since the last promo we had in the game before season celebration in terms of overall, and of course the boosts themselves. So I don't know whether this is just going to be EA giving us ridiculous boosts, just shoving it into the game just to give us something to play while we end off this season, and then maybe the players won't carry over into the next update, because of course coins and cash not carrying over is a big thing. That's something that's usually happened in between seasons. Coins especially recently, cash always has been a thing pretty much of it transferring between seasons. So players, not too sure whether they'll go across seasons. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Would you like it if they did? Would you like it if they didn't carry over? Personally, I'm in between. I do enjoy using past season players, but I know there is a lot of drawbacks when it comes to using them in Showdown, PvP, and all of that stuff, because there's no sort of set matchmaking where you could use a Season 9 lineup and you could come up against a Season 4 or even a Season 3 lineup. So I'm a little bit in between whether or not they should be included in the next season update, but that is just me purely speculating about all of that stuff. Let me know your thoughts though in the comment section down below. Are you going to try and get some of those 111 overall masters? And seeing as I've got the boost chart up, if you want to go check out a video where I made a while back, all of the tips should apply to now in the present about boosting your players up as much as possible. I can boost some of my players, I think 13 overalls from their base stats just by all the boosts that I've got. And with all of these new players, you're going to have no trouble at all in boosting your players. In the bottom left hand corner will be a beginner's guide. In the bottom right hand corner will be a slightly more advanced guide. Pick whichever one you want, and I'll see you guys over there. Peace.